Hello viewers, this is Unicorn Days Tarot, and today I'm going to give a reading using the Unicorn Oracle deck. And if you're drawn to this reading at a particular time on a particular day, then hopefully it'll have a message that can help you in some way. So I'm going to shuffle the cards now and we'll see what we get. Message from the unicorns. Okay, and the card that we have is Go with the Flow, number 17. And they're asking me to look at the bottom of the deck, which is Access Your Gifts, number 10. The first thing I'm drawn to with this card, Go with the Flow, are the dolphins and the words time to play. And I get this feeling that you have reached a time now in your present situation where you've surrendered to the flow. You've realized that you cannot control things, and some of you are people who like to be in control. And I get the words for your own safety, so it's knowing what's going to happen, being in control of what's going to happen so that you can feel safe. And that's a very understandable logic. However, you cannot control events any more than you can control the weather, and you cannot control people. So you have learnt now that I get the words in my head, resistance is futile. I don't know if someone's a Star Trek fan here, but they're saying to surrender to the flow. But I get the words, but not to give up to the masses. And I feel what they're saying in this particular situation is not to follow others out of fear. And I feel that this is a feeling that you have, possibly, that many people are acting in a specific way out of fear, and you feel very differently to them, and you're acting in a different way, standing out from the crowd, sticking up for yourself, speaking out, some of you. However, it feels like it's falling on deaf ears. And this is where you have to surrender to the flow. You cannot control the people. You cannot tell them how to feel and how to think. They can listen to you, but at the end of the day, they have to make their own choices. And this seems to be a very sort of broad spectrum, specific slant that this reading has gone to. But they're also saying, on a smaller scale, in relationship, with family, you know that you cannot control them. You can speak to them, you can give your opinion, but you cannot control. And you've learnt that, and you've got to this point where you've been through a bit of a slump, feeling a little low, and now that you've surrendered, you actually feel less anxious, less stress, more freedom, and you're beginning to wake up to the point that you can just play and go with the flow, and to accept what is happening, as the card says. apart from the number 17 being significant, I'm drawn to the number 8 as well. And this takes me to the card Access Your Gifts, because 8 talks about prosperity, and it's saying to you, sort of backing up the message of the first card, that it's okay to stand out from the crowd. You don't have to follow others. You can accept who you are. And I get the feeling with some of you, perhaps I get the words fallen out with friends, so perhaps you've fallen out with people, but it's because you are changing. I get the words becoming more pure with many. So you've outlived some, they're saying, and it's time to just move away and embrace new friends who will come. There are many people to meet in this world, they're saying. Many more people to meet, many new people to meet. And again, that is also in the case of relationship. If there has been a breakdown, you have moved away, you are surrendering to the flow, know that others will come. The 10 is significant, and also the month of October comes in my head, and I'm drawn to the dragonfly and the blue rose, a tennis racket, a guitar, and the violin here, and the chest of your talents. I'm getting all tongue-tied here. The treasure chest of your talents and your abilities will shine. And returning to go with the flow, they're talking about pearls of wisdom and the rainbow, and they're saying igniting the light within yourself. And they are talking about someone who likes mermaids and dolphins, and they have a deck of mermaid and dolphin oracle cards, and the message is you're on the right path. They are saying at this point in time, relax and trust, but don't be complacent. Live every day, play, be light-hearted, enjoy, let it go, they're saying. I get the name Andy, Mary, Bruce, Charlie, Sinead, Mississippi, Chelsea, Swift, Vinny, Dresden, Blue Rose, Kipper, Sadie, Ruth, Callie, Prince, Siobhan, Helen, Daniel, Maisie, Rebecca, Rowena, Sandy, Alex, Fred, Albert, Vinny, Nigel, Tracy, Kate, Blackthorn, Rhea. That's all I get from those cards. I hope that they've helped you in some way. Take care. Goodbye.